Hi everyone, I'm GREYMOND. Today I wanted to talk to you about the importance of meditation. Now, if you're not interested, have never heard of meditation, don't just click off because it really is important for you to understand the benefits of meditation and how it relates to OCD. The one specific aspect I wanted to focus on is meditation reduces the amount of cortisol in the blood. If you Google, I don't want you to Google obsessively, but if you Google studies that have been done on meditation, and there have been, I believe, over 4,000 studies, legitimate studies done on meditation. It drastically lowers it lowers the budget, it lowers blood pressure, it lowers cortisol in the blood. It basically um, stabilizes you, normalizes how you feel, right after. Now, of course, this effect is temporary. You will still get OCD thoughts. This is not a way to get out of OCD. But if you look at OCD purely from a technical, mechanical, as I like to say, point of view, your brain is basically on fire. So whatever you can do to help yourself relax a little bit more and have it a little more, give it a little more stability, lower those stress hormones a little more, you need to do. All it takes is about, I would say, 20 minutes a day, twice a day. That is the preferred amount. What I do, and meditation is great for any time. It's not just for when you're going through OCD, it's after recovery as well. Because again, it keeps it. I mean, I can go on and on about the benefits of meditation. It improves your focus. There's been studies done on that. Thinking processes are enhanced. Just Google the studies on meditation, you will see benefits. But the important note is that those benefits are not felt right after the first meditation. I mean, you will feel good after the first meditation, but these are over time benefits. So the more you do it, the more you will see it. I would say you probably need to do it for at least a solid month to start seeing results of it, more of a kind of bigger results of it. So don't give up after a day. It's a continuous thing. Even if you do say you can't do 20 minutes twice a day, do 20 minutes once a day. Do it when you are already in bed going to sleep. You are already in bed, you're almost in a meditative position, so you might as well do meditation. And if you fall asleep during the meditation, that's okay. That's not a problem, so it doesn't really take time out of your life. It's not like you need to sit in a lotus position and have a special place in your house for this. It's not that complicated. For me personally, I use guided meditation. Any YouTube guided meditations will do, because for our purposes, we're just trying to relax the body and relax the mind, to help heal. So for that, you can use probably any one of them, and some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. I would say 15-20 minutes is pretty much what you need. So, and that's a doable amount. There's also apps that I think they start you out with something like 1 minute and work up to that time. If you feel you need to do that, that's also a great option. So, but I do suggest it. Um, if your religion doesn't allow meditation, an alternative to that would be to listen to a religious sermon while doing the meditative practices of relaxing the mind, relaxing the body, kind of like, you know what I mean? Because that is what it is about. You need to give your brain a rest. What you're listening to, if you're listening to an audio guided meditation, or you're listening to just music, or you're not listening to anything at all, or you're listening to a sermon, that's just personal preference, what works best for you, what you feel most comfortable with. I do myself like guided meditation because I'm not a professional at meditation. So when somebody tells you, okay, there's little things that they say that are important that you wouldn't know. For example, if you're listening to the audio recording, they'll say, relax your jaw. And as soon as they say that, you realize that, oh, my jaw was kind of, clenched or tight, right? So, those things, because they know what to point out, and you being a novice, you might not, so that's why I do suggest guided meditation. And also with OCD, I think it helps because you can focus on the person's voice. So when the thoughts are playing in your head, you can just fixate on the sound rather than it's a little harder when it's just music, right? So those are just some of the tips, but I do suggest giving meditation a try. Again, this is very neutral. It does not go against any religion. I know people with religious OCD specifically find it hard to try meditation because they start to worry how would it affect uh, their religion, and then OCD kicks in and all of this kind of stuff. But if you can, I do suggest giving it a try. This is kind of a little bit different video today than I usually do, but I just find it's very important to mention. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I do daily videos about all things OCD. If you would like to do the recovery program, as always, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.